Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to the kingdom. I'm Andy, and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. So, last episode, we got all these ready to go, and it's making that aluminum sludge. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Alumina Solution. So, we have it so that that makes a nice, good amount of alumina solution, and we need to make now, we need to take the water out of it and make some scrap. So we need to have three more. I've started an area over here to make sure I had enough space, and I do. And we're gonna see if we can do this. So the best thing to do is to try to line it up and get everything situated. And let's see if we can do this. Let's see if I have enough to make some more refineries. Do I? Yes, I do. I can make a few more refineries. And the best way to do it is now put it on this way and get right in the middle of this. Okay, and right there it's in the center and lined up perfectly. In and out. Awesome. Oh, do you know what? I just realized it needs to be on 2. Okay. So wait a second. Right about there. Boom. We're doing good. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh, am I missing something? I am not. I am approaching someone's clearance. Okay. What clearance am I approaching? Oh. No, I'm still approaching someone's clearance. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Okay. Okay, it's there. And there I am. And we get one in the middle of that. For some reason I'm not lined up the way I usually am. I have no idea why, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so now we can take this, we can put some loops in here, we can put it up, and then we can figure out what we need. But let's once again refresh ourselves what we need for aluminum scrap. So we need to get the sludge in, and we also need to get the petroleum coke in. And we'll get what we want out plus water. And I then need to come up with a way to get the water back into the system. Most likely going to come around here and go down that way back into the water system that we have. Let me at least get this side done, figure it out a little bit, and I'll be right back. I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so I now have it so that it smoothly goes into this wonderful thing so that everything can equalize and everything like that. And then it comes into this, and I have 3 here. I have the 3 inputs over there. I haven't hooked them up yet, but they are ready to go. The problem I had, the big problem I had is I have the 3 outputs here, which are all coming this direction underneath this. I have the 3 inputs here are going that direction, and I have to make sure that what you can see is not spaghetti. It's basically the role I'm having is if you can see it, we'll try to make it as nice as possible. But if you can't see it, then anything else. So right now I have this right here, which is, oh, that's an output. Okay, so it's one of the outputs that I couldn't figure out. So it's this output right here is going straight this way through here and out, and I have it coming over to the left. I have this one going out and going to the left, this one coming right, and that's the silica. Then I have inputs coming in, and now I can show you why I have it set up in that way. So that's all set up now, and I can now block it off so we don't have to worry about it. Here's the silica coming out for the other thing, but look at this chaos. So this is the input right here I have, and I have to finish setting it up, and if I set it up perfectly, when I go like this, it should all come through. and into my machines over here. So there's one up there. Oh, I should probably pick these things. So aluminum scrap. Make sure all of them. That one's good with aluminum scrap. I don't know if everything is working. This one did not get its aluminum petroleum coke. Oh, they're not on. They all got it, but they're not on. Okay, so I would need to get some power. So let's do that real quick. Quick power. So over here would be where I would put it. I put it into the center again. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then we would use the higher end outlet to make sure everything was connected properly. And since I have a connection here, I will then instead of going straight, I will go out. I have a 2, and then we can do 1, 2. It's not going to go for very long because there's no output I have set up, but everything input should be done. So, oh yeah, we're getting input, we're getting some output. When this gets full right here, which is what's going to fill up the first, it will be full, and yes, everything looks like it's running perfectly. And everything looks good too, so I'm very happy with that. So now we need to figure out the output. So I know I showed you guys before, but it's really easy. Look the way I do it. I think it's easy. We're going to put a pipeline, and we're going to then make it go around and connect to the rest of it. But we'll get a pipeline going right here. Stand right here. Actually, I can do it this way. I can do it this way. So and go straight, yeah. Go all the way through, and then we'll do one more here. I'll do the rest off camera, so you don't need to see all of these at the same time. But now that we have that all set up, we can easily pipeline it in. And now we have a whole bunch of water. And we'll have the water go out and go into and recycle. And then we have this. Now this, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to go down and over? I probably will. That's the way I have everything else. I have it set up. So I'll probably go in, go down, and then I will probably have it go up. Not there. Maybe, maybe in that corner, all the way up to the top. Or maybe like somewhere in the middle. I haven't figured that out yet. Well, give me a second and I will figure that out and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I am done. So we have both all ready to go. We have her sit there. And I got the water over. So the water comes in, comes over, goes down this, and I always have glass forms over it. And then of course remember, like I said in the trying to plan it up, we have a pump here, and of course since the pump came up below the surface, I had to screen it off. Comes in, goes through. And I don't even have to have this pump on, but if the pump's there, might as well turn it on. At least for me. So everything comes in, goes out, goes around, and let's just go down into the underworld. So now I've blocked everything off. I've set everything up for being able to look around. This comes in and goes that way. Let me block that off. And we can go through another way, which is here. Okay, here we go, watch. That's something some people don't know. You can slide under stuff. Okay, so over here, everything is just running on top of each other. But what you don't see is coming through here, I have a little section which I have on a cliff. And I actually used, oh my goodness, I don't have my, there we go. Okay, so I used this cliff thing and I was able to get everything situated to come up into this and go outside. Let's block that off. and I had to redo this. So I had this coming up to, basically it came up to this exact wall and stood right here. And it was okay, but I'd rather have it so it didn't interfere with all the other stuff. So, because I'm going to have this coming in, going all the way up, not to that point, but even further still, because that's where I'm going to put the rest of my stuff. So I have to do that off camera, so you don't have to see that. But it's now, this one's now a tower that comes down inside the tower and goes over, and it looks awesome. Loving everything the way it looks. And that's basically the way my bottom layer is. It's going to be very simple. And I am trying to think of maybe something that I can have down here that will just look cool. And I have some ideas. I might do that in an episode. But let's get this aluminum up first. So next episode, we're going to pick up from where we left off. I'm going to have silica going up to the top. I'm going to have the metal going up to the top. And I'm going to have the scrap that I just pulled out. And we're going to have some fun. So I'll see you guys next episode. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you love what you saw, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next episode where we find it a little bit more. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, and that's it. Bye, guys. Thanks guys for watching.